the PlayStation Portal, and a lot of people have questions about cloud streaming and how well it works. So I figured I'd do another live stream just to like show off some gameplay and the difference between the two. We'll just play for a little bit. That way, anybody viewing can just ask questions, and I will make sure I respond. And I'll make sure all the messages are visible. If you're watching this as a later time, it was recorded live, so you can just skip forward if you're looking for certain, footage. But basically, this is what it looks like with the new UI. Up here is remote play. This is the classic connect to your console to play. And then here's the cloud streaming. This is the new edition with the new UI. It automatically shows the most recent games you've played. So we have this option, stream games from your library, and then we have this option, stream games on PlayStation Plus. So PlayStation Plus is just showing stuff that is in the PlayStation Plus catalog that comes with your premium subscription. And then stream games from your library is actual games that you own. And there's a lot of options. So I'm going to just start with one. We're going to start with cloud streaming first because I know that's the most important everybody's interested in right now. And hopefully it's clear enough. Okay. To view. And hopefully you can hear me okay on my mic. But Where the Winds Meet, that's a new one. So we can try that one out on cloud streaming and see how it does. So it says preparing your game. Game starting soon. And I would say it takes like, actually that was pretty fast. I tried Where the Winds Meet both via remote play and cloud streaming. So when I say remote play, that means I am directly connected to my PS5. Cloud streaming means I'm not. Oh, failed to retrieve account. There we go. Okay, so now I can go in. So right now I'm cloud streaming. Where the Winds Meet has been pretty fun. Let me turn it down. I don't know if that's going to be too loud. There we go. Okay, so I'm in the game. If you hit the PlayStation button and you go down to troubleshoot, you can see show network status. And I'm currently at 10.8 milliseconds. So latency, we have our downstream speed, which is just download megabytes. From what I've gathered, you have a max on the portal of 15 megabytes as far as downloading bitrate and all that. And this has been about what I've been averaging. So on your home Wi-Fi, if you have a decent home Wi-Fi, you can expect to average about, on average, 9 to 10 is what I've been getting as far as latency goes. When we remote play from our PS5 on your home network, it's a lot better. But I mean, 9 to 10, you're not going to have, look, you're not going to have noticeable latency. So I think it's great. And you got to think, this is cloud streaming a live game, a live service game. So not only are you cloud streaming the game, but you're cloud streaming a game that is online on a live network. So that's pretty good. So I'll open it back up again. I could leave this up too. And we'll just run around a little bit. So 9, yeah. Average 9, 10 milliseconds. And that's cloud streaming. So that's cloud streaming your own games. Still staying at around 9 milliseconds, even during a fight out in the wild. Okay, so now let's try it again, but through our remote play. So if I hit the PlayStation button, I can hit close game. And that was via Cloud Stream. You can do a little feedback. I usually put happy face. Like, it's not perfect, but it's good. And then now if I go up and over to remote play, I can actually connect to my PS5, so you can see the difference in latency. And I have the PS5 Pro, if you can see it right there. And I will say, if you own a PS5 Pro, there is a benefit to remote play over Cloud Stream, because you can remote play the benefits of your PS5 Pro. So that would be like, the better graphics and stuff. When you're cloud streaming, you're basically cloud streaming PS5 level, like graphics, so to speak. But when you remote play your PS5 Pro, which I think you weren't even able to do before the update, even when you remote played your PS5 Pro, it would still only play like PS5 level settings. Hold on, it's got to find my person. It could be because I just logged out too. Yeah, I think it's because I just logged out of the cloud streaming network. But if you could tell, I average around 2 milliseconds. So 1, 2, 3. That's the benefits of doing remote play directly to your PlayStation, is the latency is going to be a little lower, but honestly, it's not like a huge difference. So I was getting 9 to 10 via cloud stream, and around 2 here. When you're on remote play, you have additional options. So if you press the PS button, you got Control Center, which takes you here, and then you got Home, which will take you to your home screen. So it's a little different than when you're cloud streaming. But I know most people want to know how the cloud streaming performs, so I'm not going to spend too much time on remote play. So I'm just going to put it back in rest mode, and then we'll try another cloud streaming game. So remote play, switch to cloud streaming, and then we have some other options here. Arc Raiders, I know that one's pretty popular right now, so we could try that out. Stellar Blade. Let's try Arc Raiders. Stream, which is cool because this game just came out, so it's nice to see it already optional as like a cloud streaming game on release. So PS5 is not on. I'm directly streaming this from the cloud, and you do have to buy it. So I'm at strong signal strength 1080p, which is the max you can do on the portal. Right now I'm sitting again at like between 9 and 10 latency. And I've barely played this game, so I'm just like in noob mode. But we'll just jump in with like a basic setup. Let's see. Let's do free loadout. There we go. I'll turn this off for a minute just so you can see the actual game. But it's a great screen. I mean, for $200, man, it is a steal. I have the Legion Go S, which is here. Kind of see the difference. They're both 8-inch screens. The Legion Go S, I feel like it's a little wider though. Not wider, taller. Okay, let's jump in. All right, so I'll bring, again, if you go to troubleshoot, show network status. That's how you're going to see your cloud streaming quality. But I tell people not to stress so much about the numbers. Like, again, I'm sitting at about 9 milliseconds. So that's pretty good. Let's see if I can get a little closer. There we go. No noticeable. I mean, when I press my buttons, they do what they're supposed to do. Having like the DualSense controller attached to this is pretty awesome too. That was a big selling point to me on the Portal, is like it really does feel like you're playing a mobile PS5, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, yeah, you're limited by your internet connection, but as long as you got that locked down, it's pretty awesome. Looks good. I mean, the visuals are good for an LCD screen. You hear my cat trying to get in here. Let me make sure my chat's on. Okay. Let's go get into some trouble. I could play a more fast-paced game. My last video was posted like a week ago. I did go into oh shit, shoot. Um, Spider-Man 2, because that one's like fast-paced, so that's a good, and it ran great. Like streaming it was awesome. But as you can see on my home network, I'm averaging 9 milliseconds through cloud streaming, which is crazy, I think. Like, you are not going to notice that. So hotspotting from my phone is more like, yo, let this guy, this is called assisted. He's going to kill me. Yep. And I'm down. But yeah, as you can see, I'm averaging 9 milliseconds. Sometimes it jumps up. So that is Arc Raiders. Let's try a different game. Oh, I'm going to go over the search function too. So if you want a game, you can search it in here. So we could put like NBA. This kind of tripped me out at first because I hit done and then nothing happened. So I assumed the search didn't work, but you have to hit it twice and then you can see. And basically, like if it pops up on here, as far as I can tell, it should be playable. So PS5 game streaming supported only with the premium subscription. So any game, oops, PS5 game streaming supported. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty confident that it's only going to, yeah, search for streaming games. So if you search for a game in here, it's not going to show up unless it's streamable. So Battlefield 2042 is streamable, but as you can see, Battlefield 6 is not on here. That's because it's not currently streamable. We could do Call of Duty. Oops, done. Look, you can't even see any Call of Duties. Call of the Sea. So yeah, if there's any games you want me to try, let me know. What else? Let's go back to my library. So I tried Where the Winds Meet, Arc Raiders. Let's try something a little more fast-paced. I could do some more Spider-Man 2. Oh, we could try Hogwarts. Let's do, where's my Final Fantasy Rebirth? Oh, Destiny 2, we could try that. So it says game starting soon. That basically means it's like pulling the game from the cloud, trying to get you logged in. When I did Where the Winds Meet, it was actually like super fast. Um, yeah, see? So it's really not like a huge wait. Again, 9 to 10 milliseconds. There's a little jump to 15. So as long as you have decent internet, I'm on the 5 gigahertz. I have AT&T fiber, so I have good internet. It's at the 1 gig up, 1 gig down, and my router's like in my room, so it's like over there. It's not very far away. Let's see, View Journey. I haven't played this in forever, so I don't even know where I'm in. Like 10 power. Okay. So again, sitting around 9, 11 milliseconds. Everything looks good. I haven't had like a break in quality. Check my vault. That looks good. All right. Let's try a match. See if I can get in one. So I'm streaming it from the cloud, jumping into a multiplayer match. Matchmaking on, modifiers, and we'll see how it plays. But my brother, I just talked to him to get into this yesterday. He got the same one, the Midnight Black. They had a good deal at Costco for like, you get this, a case, and the charger, and it was like, I think now it's down to like 225 if you're in the US. It was 250, but it's on like Black Friday or whatever. But this will be a good example of like multiplayer, because I know a lot of people are like, can you play um, I know Fortnite is streamable on here. I think that's cloud streamable. But like I said before, the new Call of Duty, the new Battlefield 6 are not yet available. I won't be surprised if they add them later, but currently they're not. And so we wait. I literally have not played Destiny 2 in like a year. So I'm going to be not good. Not good, to put it lightly. Oh, look, there's my reflection. But I mean, it looks great, man. I also got the Legion Go 2, which I'm going to do a video on that soon. So again, this is the Legion Go S. I got the Legion Go 2, 16 gigabyte. Let me grab it. Z2, which is right here. And that one actually comes with a case, which is nice. Here, let me turn the volume up a little bit. So I'm going to do a video on that soon too. I play max brightness. I know I'm weird. I like to burn my eyes, but you could turn it down. Might look a little better. I like how convenient it is to just turn this on and play. Because like I stream my PlayStation on my Legions, the S and the 2, but it's just more steps. Like I use PX Play, which is an amazing app, but you got to log into that, and then you got to connect to your PS5. So this is kind of nice to just turn it on and pick your game and play. I do like that. Does anybody even play Destiny 2 anymore? I mean, obviously the other people here do, but all right, let's see how I do. I think my loadout is like terrible. But we'll see. I'm gonna shoot people. Oh, I need to adjust my sensitivity for sure. This is like terrible. Yeah. My stick sensitivity is bad. Let me tune that up a little bit. Controller. Let's bump that up to like 6. That's a little better. I have a terrible gun for this. Yeah. But you get the idea. So I'm still running at a solid, what, 9 to 10 milliseconds latency? Not bad. Now, would I suggest playing like competitive shooters on this? Probably not. I mean, latency is a big deal when you're like actually trying to win uh, like shooter type games. But games like online games like Forza Horizon, stuff like that, you should be okay. Yeah, these guys are gonna freaking destroy me. All right, so that's Destiny 2. Sorry, team, I'm leaving you. Okay, let's try another game. Let's do Rebirth. That's what I'm currently playing, which if you've never played it, I highly suggest you do because it is one of the best games ever. I'm also biased because I'm a huge Final Fantasy VII fan and a huge Final Fantasy all games, everything Final Fantasy in general fan, but still, it's a great game even if you've never played any Final Fantasy games. And I'll prove it. This one's taking a little longer to start via Cloud Stream. But I want everybody to get there we go. Okay, again, we're still sitting at around 9 or 10 milliseconds latency. So for single player games, 100%, you will not notice a difference. But multiplayer games, that's depends on the person. Oh, you took yours back yesterday. Yeah, I mean, this is an 8.8-inch screen, the Legion Go 2. I definitely prefer playing games on that. But yeah, exactly. It's not for everybody. And that's kind of why I wanted to show it off a little bit because I know a lot of people are on the fence. They're like, I don't know, is this really going to be good for me? Um, so this is Rebirth. I'm on like chapter 12. And you do have some settings options that are similar to the, what do you call it? PS5. So like if I go to graphics, I have the options of graphics mode, performance sharp, performance smooth. I like sharp for this. Now, if I was the cool thing about remote playing to your actual console, because I have a PS5 Pro, there's another option called versatility, which basically gives you 60 FPS and graphics mode together, and it looks awesome. I prefer that. So that's why if I'm at home, I'm probably going to do my direct remote play to my PS5 because the latency is lower. So if you're at home, you should just, if you have a PS5, you should just be hooking up to it directly because you're going to have lower latency by like roughly, 8 to 10 milliseconds. Um, but I mean, the games look great. But again, it's up to you. It is an 8-inch screen. I've never tried. I could not play smaller than this. Like this is my limit. I know a lot of people are in love with like the Ally X and stuff, but I could not imagine playing on like a 7-inch screen. I mean, my iPhone 16 Pro is a Max is a 6.9-inch screen, I think. So that's basically like an Ally X screen. But I mean, games, they look great. This is how, especially like if you're a, I'm a dad. If you're a dad, this is awesome. Like being able to just pull it out and play it anywhere. Cause like I have my, this is my LG C3 that I play my PS5 on. But it's hard to sit down and play when you're a dad. Just sit in front of a TV. So this is nice because I can play it anywhere. I can take it with me, hotspot it to my phone, and play. Um, my first handheld device, play Marvel Rivals. Ah, here, let me. Where's my MacBook? I'm gonna pull out my computer so I can see these chats better. Cause I see it pop up when you chat and then it disappears, and I'm like, oh, I didn't finish reading it. Me multitasking with one hand. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the gameplay looks really good. I mean, Final Fantasy in general is amazing. They've always had high quality visuals on their games. But after this update, I've noticed on the portal, like, there's no, like, what do you call it? Artifacting, breaking up, unless you had, like, really bad connection, then you might run into that. But it used to be more common before the update. Hold on, I'm trying to log into my laptop. I'll keep this on here. All right. Oh, now we can. I think everyone needs to get Rebirth and try it. Even if you're not a Final Fantasy fan, it's just such a good game, dude. Such a good game. All right, let me see if I can log into my YouTube. I'm over here trying to like get onto my chat. Channel. There we go. All right, Jupiter. Here we go. Yesterday, could just play the games I like to play. I'm truly. It's nice to. Oh, your first handheld. Ah, okay. So this was your first handheld, Jupiter. Yeah, it's if you wanted a better experience, it is nice to have the games like saved locally and played locally because then you have less lag. But I have heard that Rivals actually plays really well, um, even like cloud streaming it. But I feel like shooters, you do need that extra screen real estate. Like I'm gonna play. Um, I'm gonna play on my TV if I'm playing a shooter. It's just that's just how I'm gonna do it. But here, let's move this over here. Here, let me load a different area so you can see. Oh, I can go in this town. So we'll go back to chapter 2. Hey man, I'm 13. I can't afford any PlayStation games, so I was wondering if you could maybe. I don't. Uh, I'm not at that level yet, blank, where I have access to codes, or I would definitely hook you up with codes for games. But I know the feeling well of not being able to get the games I want. You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there. Just keep trucking along. Work hard. I wonder if I should turn the brightness down. I feel like on the stream it looks extra bright. Yeah, sorry, man. So this is the town of Calm. Let me turn up the network status. Again, I'm sitting at about 9 to 10 milliseconds latency, and the game looks great. I could bring it a little closer. Yeah, that's better. Now, I want to show you the difference if I stream it from my PS5. Let's see. So if I go here, close the game. To be honest, right now I'm working but can't find a place. And you still returned it, Jupiter? I mean, I think that's the best way to use it is when you're on the go. It's awesome. Oh, okay. So back to remote play and then connect. So now I'm going to connect directly to my PS5 Pro because I want you guys to see the difference. But yeah, I have my phone hotspot. I use T-Mobile and AT&T, and when I'm hotspotting, I'm averaging around 25 to 35 milliseconds. Um, I would show you guys, but I'm literally using my phone to record this, so I can't really show you the difference. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off for 1 second. Okay, now I'm actually connected to my PS5 Pro, so I'm gonna go back into FF7 Rebirth. Lagging bad. Some games would play for a few minutes, then disconnect. Yeah, if you're hotspotting and it's not working well, then I wouldn't say it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, the PS5, or excuse me, the PS Portal is a streaming only device, and if you don't have a good connection, then it's, you know, basically it's useless, for lack of a better word. It doesn't really do anything besides stream, right? So, um, all right, we'll go back. Costa del Sol was actually cool. Let's go back there. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, I love it too, man. I love it too. I was just making this video because I know a lot of people are on the fence of whether they should get one or not. Um, okay, so now I'm actually connected to my console, right? So if I go back, if you're here earlier, if I go back to graphics, see, now I have versatility mode, which it prioritizes 60 FPS and it maintains 4K. So when I stream through the cloud stream, I only had these three options: graphics, sharp, and smooth. That's because those are PS5 options. Versatility was added for the PS5 Pro. And then that's what's nice about remote playing. And you probably won't be able to tell the difference as much on the portal or streaming it, but it does look better because now you're getting the graphics and you're getting like the smooth frame rates. That's what's nice about remote play over cloud streaming if you have a PS5 Pro. So if you have a PS5, it's not going to matter. If you have a PS5 Pro, you kind of want to do remote play, especially if you're at home. Um, One, because look, I'm getting like 1 millisecond, 2 millisecond latency, which is literally like, that's basically like playing natively. All right, Jupiter, get back to work. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you subbing. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, 2 milliseconds remote play. And when I hotspot, here's the thing too, what's nice about the portal, and you could do this before. If you're hotspotting your phone, like say you're at work, you can still play your portal or play your PS5 at home from wherever you are on Wi-Fi or hotspot. Um, but you should have it connected via an Ethernet cable and not have your PS5 on Wi-Fi, because then it's going to really be laggy. But that's what's nice about having a PS5 Pro and using remote play is you can use PS5 Pro graphics options and then stream them to your portal, which is really cool. I mean, look, it's like versatility mode looks so good on Rebirth if you have a PS5 Pro. Do I think everyone should buy a PS5 Pro? Probably not. I mean, I think they are on discount right now because of Black Friday, but it's still really expensive. I think the PS5 Slim at Costco was like $449 or something, which is a crazy good deal. And there, at least right now, there's not huge differences between the two. Um, oh, I think my wife just turned the lights off. Oh, it doesn't look bad. All right, let's stream a different game. So we're going back to cloud streaming because I know that's what people want to know about. Um, what's another game that was not already on? Stellar Blade. So if you own Stellar Blade, because that was not a cloud game, you can actually stream it. I still haven't played this game. Like I'm in like the first hour of uh, of playing it. I'm behind on my PlayStation 5 log, so I have a lot of games to play still. Okay, so I'm back to about 10 milliseconds average cloud streaming from home. And if you weren't here earlier, when I hotspot, it's like, let me get closer to the camera. There we go. When I hotspot, it's around 25 to 35 milliseconds. So you got to decide if that's worth it to you. And of course, it depends on your network. And your phone service. So if you're going to like hotspot your phone, then you got to make sure you have decent phone service. There we go. But yeah, this is cloud streaming. I own Stellar Blade. Let me turn up the brightness a little bit. And I can stream it anywhere as long as I have a connection. So that's pretty cool. So if you're like me and you're way behind on your backlog, then now you can play it. Oh, spit on me. And there's looks good. Like there's no break in visual quality as I'm playing or as I'm fighting. Um, so that's freaking awesome. Isn't there a guy down here I could like attack? Oh, oh, there went that idea. What you want? Oh, I'll be honest with you, I'm not very good at Souls-like games. Clearly. But I can't really tell the difference. Like it doesn't feel laggy on my home Wi-Fi. So that's Stellar Blade. We can try Spider-Man. Let's see. Which one's block again? Oh, there we go. Expedition 33. That one's a good one to play. Anything you have like backlogged, it's really nice to have the portal for that. And I know a lot of people have wondered, do you have to own a PS5? No, you do not. This can be your entry level device into the PlayStation world, which is really cool. Oops. So you just need to put the PS5 app on your phone, get the PlayStation Store, get everything set up, and then you can literally start playing games. You have to buy them, of course, and you have to get the PlayStation Plus subscription. But you can literally not have a PS5 and be able to play, which is crazy. All right, what else we got? Lost Soul Aside, that's a demo. Let's do Spider-Man. Oh, Hogwarts, that's another one. Throne and Liberty, that one's pretty fun. Cyberpunk, Baldur's Gate. Let's do Spider-Man too. I think people like seeing this one streamed mainly because it's like fast paced. So even though this isn't like a online multiplayer game, it's the kind of game where latency matters because you can tell when you're like web slinging and fighting. Um, if there's a lot of latency, then it's not going to be fun because you're not going to be able to dodge and fight, and it's going to be very clear when there's like a delay. So I think one of mine is right after the Sandman fight, which is this one. So we'll continue that one. Having the DualSense controllers is nice. Like I can feel all the rumble right now and the haptic feedback and all that. That's another thing about. Oh, that's another thing about the portal that's nice. So beyond like screen and internet connection, like there's a lot of benefits because it feels like a PlayStation 5 in your hands, which is awesome. I mean, look, it looks good. Back in business. All right, Spider-Man. Oh, I guess I'm waiting. Open skill tree. All right, let's do. Press X to continue, L2, R2 to change skill trees, hold X to purchase. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, I just want to web a web sling. There we go. Whoa, look at that glitch. But yeah, having the controller's nice because like every time I like web sling, you can feel it. All right, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, this is all via cloud stream. So if I hit the PlayStation button, I could literally just close the game right now. Oh, here, I'll turn the network status back on. There we go. Let's fight him. Oh, hold the air launch. Oh, it's trying to teach me how to fight. Oh. So we're at 10 or 12 milliseconds. Whew. No break in visual quality yet. So it's crazy that you can play this good just streaming from the cloud. Is it GeForce Now quality yet? No. I mean, it's getting close though. But like, it's good enough to where I can play and not be like, oh my God, I could totally tell I'm streaming this game. Like, I would not be like, yeah, it jumped up to like 17 milliseconds. Here's the thing though with latency. Like, once you get above, especially for single player games, once you get above like 45, 50, that's when it becomes like very noticeable. Now, multiplayer, I wouldn't want to go above like probably 15, honestly, because then it becomes really noticeable. I don't know if you could hear my toddler yelling in the background. We're actually going to do a Christmas photo shoot, so I'm going to end this in like probably 5 minutes. Oh, more trouble. Here, I'll bring this back out. Upshot. Whoa. That's cool. But yeah, I'll do some more videos in the future of more gameplay, especially around these holidays, because I know people are really like, should I get this? Oops. So that's mainly why I'm doing this, is so you can kind of see live, like, how well does it play? I don't know. Is it all hype? Well, I can tell you I do suggest it. For 200 bucks plus the cost of a premium subscription, which is around, I think, 18, I think it's worth it. But again, that all depends on if you have a good connection to the internet, because none of that matters unless you have a good connection. Oops. Is that everyone? Oh, yeah. But I have to hop off because my wife is getting ready to go to do some work stuff, and I gotta watch our toddler. And I've been streaming for about 49 minutes. But if you want to see more streams in the future between this and the Legion Go, I'm gonna post some Legion Go 2 content soon. So, oops, this is the 2. This is a portal. So we got a 8.8 inch screen versus an 8 inch. This is the Legion Go S Z1E Steam OS model. I'm going to post some content on this too, because this is also a great device. And I do stream my PS5 through this as well. But thanks for sticking around, guys. If you have any questions, this video will stay on later, so I will respond to any comments after the live stream as well. Take care.